Dear Regnum Christi, members of our Houston locality, I greet you today and want to thank you in a very special way for all the hard work that all of you have done during these difficult times here in Houston, supporting the many families who have lost their homes and their possessions. I encourage you to continue to do that. I also want to talk to you a little right now, even only briefly, regarding our Call to Mission campaign. Some time ago, I was at a fairly low-income parish celebrating a Mass here in the Houston area. And after the Mass, I was approached by this little girl along with her young mother. She was probably a 3-year-old girl, and she had a little envelope in her hands, and she gave it to me. Given that there were so many people leaving Mass at that time and I was greeting them, I didn't have time to actually see what was inside the envelope. But when I eventually did get around to seeing it, I did realize that this little girl had given me actually a donation in the envelope. And it was quite a significant amount of money. And I was very touched by that. I was very humbled by that. That whatever I had said during Mass in my homily had touched this young mother's heart to the point where she felt that she needed to contribute to my mission. And I was thinking as well, I never thought about that I do touch people through my priesthood. I do touch people through my preaching, through the sacraments that I administer, through the groups that I work with. And it's really very humbling for me as a priest to know that God works in so many ways through me. And so I'm just one of the priests who works here in Houston. There are 10 of us altogether. And there are also 11 consecrated women. And we have so many different apostolates, so many different ministries that I'm involved with. And we are touching so many people. We just this past year, 11,500 people experienced God's mercy through the sacrament of confession in this locality. 6,000 sessions of mentoring, 600 participants in 15 boys and girls camps and retreats. 250 men and women grew closer to Christ in 15 retreats. 25 local missions were held, impacting untold hundreds of souls. 13 parishes in the Archdiocese were served through our priesthood. So all of this is to remind us of the need to participate in this call to mission. And I encourage each one of you. I want to first of all thank you. Thank you all for all that you do to support us. It's untold number of ways in which you help us. And I want to encourage you as well to continue to do that. So there is a campaign that we're kicking off. It consists in this message that I'm sending right now. And it will also consist in an effort that the members of the adult sections will make in January to make phone calls to our members, continuing to encourage them to contribute to our needs, to the needs of the legionary community, to the needs of the consecrated community here in Houston, and also to the needs of our sections. There's so many different ways in which the sections as well need finances in order to be able to keep itself going. So with that, I thank you once again and hope that God our Lord may touch each one of you to help us in whatever way you can.